Commenting on the Supreme Court verdict on NJAC Act, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said that the judgment ignored the larger constitutional structure of India. In his Facebook post, the minister said, unquestionably, independence of the judiciary is a part of the basic structure of the constitution and it needs to be preserved, but the judgment ignores the fact that there are several other features of the constitution which comprise the basic structure. He said, the most important basic structure of the Indian constitution is parliamentary democracy. In a bid to increase availability and to prevent hoarding of pulses, the government has amended the Central Order under Essential Commodities Act 1955 with immediate effect to enable imposition of stock limits on pulses. The government has taken several measures for increasing the availability of pulses by banning exports of pulses, extending zero import duty on pulses, and also importing 5,000 tons of pulses using the Price Stabilization Fund. Nepal's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Kamal Thapa today held talks with External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj in New Delhi. Both leaders discussed a range of issues of mutual interest. Thapa arrived in India last evening on a 3-day visit. Earlier in the day, Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar called on Kamal Thapa. The government has emphasized the need for improvement of medical education and infrastructural facilities in the health sector. In the 43rd convocation ceremony of AIIMS, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley appreciated the contribution of All India Institute of Medical Sciences as a centre of excellence in the health sector. Health Minister JP Nadda was also present on the occasion. Campaigning for the third and fourth phases of Bihar Assembly election is in full swing. Leaders of NDA and Grand Alliance are leaving no stone unturned to woo voters. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hold 13 more election rallies in Bihar. Full Election Commission led by CEC Dr. Nazim Zaidi today arrived in Patna to review poll preparedness for the remaining phases of Bihar Assembly elections. The commissioners will have discussions with civil and police authorities and will also meet representatives of political parties. Delhi police has arrested 2 accused in Nangloi rape case in which a toddler was allegedly kidnapped and raped brutally. Both the arrested accused are juveniles, live in the same neighborhood and were known to the girl's family. In another rape case, 3 arrested accused were remanded to 14 days judicial custody. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Finance has suggested framing of a model central law to curb illegal money pooling activities done in the garb of direct selling. The law would include, in its ambit, collective investment schemes, chit funds, direct selling schemes and such other activities which are presently permissible but are defined and regulated in a dispersed manner. Vice President Hamid Ansari has said that the Constitution embodies the modern concept of rule of law with the establishment of a judicial system, which should be able to work independently. The Vice President said that ours is a society that professes to live by laws and legal education ultimately ensures the efficiency of the justice administration system in the country. Rajasthan government has handed over the probe of mining scam to the Lokayukta. The state government also revoked leases of over 600 mines that were issued during the tenure of former Principal Secretary of Mines Ashok Singhvi, who has been arrested and jailed on charges of bribery in allotment of mines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be on air for the next Mann Ki Baat on the 25th of this month. People can submit their suggestions on toll-free number 18003 000 7800 for this edition of Mann Ki Baat. The phone lines were opened on 10 this morning and will remain open till 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Egyptians are voting for a parliament expected to firmly back President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, who has crushed all opposition since ousting his predecessor Mohamed Morsi in 2013. More than 27 million people across 14 of Egypt's 27 provinces are eligible to vote on Sunday and Monday in the first phase. Thousands of residents of the northern Philippines were forced to flee on Sunday as Typhoon Kopu began its multi-day battering of the region. Disaster management officials warned of 3 days of floods, tsunami-like storm surges and landslides as the typhoon slowly made its way across the island. In Denmark Open Super Series, ace Indian shuttler PV Sindhu will lock horns with former world number 1 and reigning Olympic champion Li Jure of China in the summit clash today. Sindhu yesterday made it to her maiden Super Series final with a stunning upset victory over world champion Carolina Marin of Spain in the semi-final. Today is the 6th day of Navratri. Goddess Katyayani is worshipped on this day. The occasion represents a celebration of Goddess Amba over evil demon Mahishasur. The 9-day-long festival is celebrated all over India with great zeal and enthusiasm. One of the attractions during this Navratri in Kolkata is the 88 feet tall idol of Ma Durga. The idol is made up of fiberglass by over 40 artists.